Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Alternate Angles. I know we've not uploaded for the past 2 weeks. So sorry. We have we have school stuff to prepare for.
Yeah.
It's projects, convocation. In case you people did not know, we're actually convocating. Soon be done with school. I'm about to face the real world. So yeah, it's been pretty daunting. But hey, what can we do? So what have I been doing? I've been preparing for convo. Buying clothes, sewing clothes, all that kind of shit.
Making decisions.
I don't know, I'm making decisions. Everybody has been shaming me or dragging me, saying that I'm not buying. What do you say I'm not doing?
You've not been, paying for your school fees and your stuff. And you're buying stuff.
It's not school fees. I paid for school fees. It said certificates and shit like that.
Yeah, and like your clearance money and your turnitin money.
Yeah, but
you're buying clothes.
Yeah.
So if you don't pay for your certificate, what are you going to collect on the convocation when you spent all your money on 2 outfits and shoes?
This brother that said so.
You bought 2 different outfits for the day, but you did not pay for the certificate.
Chill, wait.
And I asked him why. He said priorities.
That's not. Do you know why? Certificate is temporary, but drip is eternal.
Vice Chancellor, I hope you're hearing what you just said.
Shut the fuck up. I just certificate is temporary, but drip is what? Eternal. So,
okay.
On that note, I will drip first before anything.
Me, I cannot even follow you and be doing that. I'll be drip first. I will collect my certificate
and
drip in my father's house.
Me, I will drip first. Yeah, let me spend my money. Anyways, let's be serious now.
Man got his priority, right?
Thank you very much. I love my life. So today, it's actually a sad issue. I won't talk about today. It's been the rise in kidnappings that's been going on in the country, and there's one particular issue that really got our attention. That in fact it shook the whole nation. The entire nation rallied around these girls.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have heard of Najiba, Nabiha, and her sisters that got kidnapped recently that we had to crowdfund for. It's a horrible whatever, but thank God that they've now been released. So that's why I want to talk about it. Talk about what happened. Give a summary of what happened, our opinion, and all that. So, what happened? I think the kidnappers came to their house.
Took the girls.
Yeah.
It took them. They released the father afterwards to get him to source for fund, and they tried to get the police involved, but in process they lost one of their family members, and one of the girls was also killed in the custody of the kidnappers, to show people that they're actually serious about the whole stuff. And the man had to come back to source for money. But the thing is, the money was raised, thank God, thanks to Allah, thanks to Jesus Christ, thanks to Oromali. Thanks to all the gods that the girls are released and they are now in safe hands, and I hope to God that they are recovering well. But while this happened, we were on the internet. You and I were surfing the internet, and we saw a lot of responses that was relating to this said issue, and some of these responses caught our attention, and I was really pissed about it because he's just like, nah.
Yeah.
Hell nah, would you say
Yeah.
something like this in this situation? So
Yeah.
we'll be reading those responses soon. So
Yeah.
Ayo, will you do us the honor of reading the responses?
Let me try that. So alright, so first of all, after when all this, he's giving you guys a summary of what happened. So I think someone tagged the Nigerian police, the federal PRO, the one that is the spokesperson for the Nigerian police.
Yeah.
His name is Prince Moye, Prince Olumuyiwa. So he also reacted on his own Twitter too, talking about how the family members should relate with him codedly.
Yeah, in private, yeah, and they shouldn't make the whole thing public.
Yeah, to actually give them information. I'm like, whenever a kidnapping happens, I'm pretty sure that
people
they reach out to the
about
police
it,
immediately.
First, yeah.
And that's why they got, because what happened, how the uncle got killed was that after he got the police involved, on the day of the kidnapping, the uncle went back with the police to the spot where the kidnappers were still located. They had not even gone into the jungle and started taking the girls and out. They killed the uncle right there. So that means the police were actually in the know. So him saying, "Oh, relate with us codedly," is idiotic to me. So, anyways, he said, "Please let the family members or you relate with us codedly. Let them reach out to me on my personal line and drop a message there. We have been working on it and we need some info. We will try our best possible to place all necessary measures to rescue them unhurt. But we need to get some info, please. Thanks." Not helping. Not helping at all. I mean, that's not what we need. We actually need you to be, proactive and actually get on your...
Because everybody already knew about the issue at the time.
Yes.
So
yes, it was just
the coded stuff was not even going to
It was
work
not
in the
necessary.
first place, yeah.
Then someone replied to Prince Muya and said, "Can't you reach them as you said?" And the federal PRO of Nigeria, this country that we reside in, this country, Nigeria,
The guy that speaks for all the police people.
the spokesperson for the police replied, "Don't cry more than the bereaved. Are you insane? Are you okay? Are you moving mad? Are you okay up here? Like, you're supposed to..." This particular post requires a level of sensitivity that I think this man does not in any way have. Because I don't see how you would reply to something as sensitive as this with this kind of statement. In my own opinion, I think it's because we reside in a country where consequences are almost never, a thing. They almost never happen. So, anyways, he replied that, and other Twitter users started to drop their own opinion on the issue. And one particular lady on Twitter responded, "The family that got kidnapped, who did they vote for?" This particular question. And I know a lot of you will agree and say, who did they vote for? But first of all, some of the girls that were kidnapped, Nabiha and her family, some of them are actually even less than the required age to even vote. So how can they even vote? But your own first line of thinking is to ask, who did they vote for? You see where you've lost your humanity. There are people who their lives are at stake. And I would expect that your first line of thinking is to say, how do we rescue our fellow human being? Your own line of thinking is to ask, who did they vote for? There's something wrong with you. You're inhumane. You do not have human feelings. And it's just ridiculous. Or what do you think? Or am I crazy? Because...
Like, people need to start filtering the way they say things on the internet. I feel like on the internet, physical, you can just say it and say, "I didn't mean it, you didn't mean it, you just said it out or something." But you actually thought about this and then you typed it and then you post it out there on the internet. What if you have an issue later in the future? Maybe this particular thing will have finished in the next maybe 20, 30 years, and you have issue later in the future, and just because your own preferred candidates won an election and you are in a problem, and somebody says, "I know her now, she voted for so and so person," when you're in dire need of help, how will you feel about that? I feel like people need to understand that humanity comes first, before tribes, before politics, before religion. And people like this will always... we cannot be friends. We cannot be friends.
Yeah, to add to what you said, there's something the internet does. There's something the internet does. The internet is very, very reductive. Like, you typing and interacting with your fellow human being from just the comfort of your smartphone, from a screen, has a way of being reductive of the other person, because you're not interacting with them in person. So in a way, you're not able to
there's no emotion.
connect. So
There's no emotion attached to it.
So you're just seeing random stuff. So I feel like
they'll always read it.
A lot of you forget that the other person behind the screen is just a human being like yourself.
True.
And you just interact in that form. And it's just wrong.
True.
And for me, I've heard this "who did you vote for" question
all the
thrown
time.
a lot. Especially, in really, really horrible situations, because you're not helping out. And for me, I'm just trying to implore everybody, please, before we lose all our marbles and all shred of humanity that we have, can we please connect? Instead of focusing on what differentiates us, how about we focus on what brings us together? Please. And there's also something else that people also touched on that I thought was really important, was the subject on crowdfunding.
Sure.
Yes, crowdfunding is not the way
it is not
to help this issue, but if your family member was caught in the hands of kidnappers and you know the incompetent Nigerian police are on the matter, you would definitely crowdfund.
Yeah,
Not most especially when they killed one of
you guys to show that they're actually serious.
Yes. So please, I know crowdfunding is not the way to go, but I get it and I understand. You crowdfunding is like giving money to terrorists. I understand. But what does a desperate father do?
Of course,
in that kind of situation. Of course, he'll cry for. So I understand. I don't really have much to say on these issues. I saw just like
it's just a sad situation.
But at least
I'm just so sorry that they lost the people that they lost to this. Please, Nigerian police, you can do better. I mean, at some point I saw that some Nigerian politicians also joining to crowdfund. You should be ashamed of yourself that you are joining the citizens to crowdfund for something that you could have just easily just tackled by providing adequate security. You understand? So please, I don't want. It was very, very sad to see an actual sitting politician, somebody that is appointed in a post, coming out.
He's not currently
even though currently
he's talking about Issa Pantami.
Currently former. The fact that you are coming out here to say let us all gather money together instead of you to pay the money in silence.
Well, he didn't
pay the money in silence.
But wait, so
pay the money in silence.
He actually didn't say that. Yeah, what he said was his friend. Yeah, something like that.
We all know it's not. I mean, we know you're the one.
I understand, but at the same time, I think the father would not even care where the money is coming
from. He doesn't care where the money is coming from. Yeah. But if you notice, right, after this Najiba and her brother and her sister, whatever, the cases of kidnapping increased drastically. Some people started lying about it. Some people started. I don't know if you saw this video where they realized that this stuff was actually, some people were making skits out of it. Some people were doing stuff out of it, and I need the Nigerian police force or whoever is in charge of this. I don't know what's wrong with people. I really don't know what's wrong with people. But if you are doing this for cloud chasing, or if you are using this to do skit, I need you guys are doing skits with this stuff to just stop. Anyways, that's it for us, guys.
So
that's just it from us. I hope you guys love this episode, and I hope to God that you guys video. I was always correcting before this. I hope you guys love this video. Like, comment, subscribe to our page. Recommend to your friends, share to your family members. If you like what we're doing, this is the least you can do for us. Subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. We don't usually say this at the beginning of the video because we're usually eager to tell you what we have for you guys. So please, if you watch it to the end, you are the real MVP. Please do those things I said, and that's it. Peace and out.
Alright, now bye bye, guys. Take care. We have more content for you guys.
Do like that.
Are you mad?
This is what that green will do.
The green is dead.
I don't give a fuck.
That's probably why he died. I'm not going to see it.
What do you mean that's probably why he died? This sign.
I don't think it.
This is sign of peace. Let's do it. Peace, okay. Yo. Peace. YOLO, you only live on. Don't do like an imbecile.
Best still, yeah.
Don't do like
I'm not doing it again.